here's what this video is about. Let me get up. Okay, this is my Christmas present. This is what I bought myself for Christmas. This is a Cedar Summit. It's an alpha pot. It's a 1.2 liters, but this is known as the alpha set 1.1. Now there's a bigger one, this 2.2, but I was only interested in this solo pot. This seemed to be the right size for me, for boiling ramen, ramen noodles, side dishes and stuff like that. Now there's some pros and cons about it, and I'm gonna tell you what I like and what I don't like. Now there wasn't a deal breaker, so I went ahead and bought it. But the first thing I noticed and I liked was this handle. It's called a pivot and lock, you see. But the problem I see goes over this little silicone rubber thing here. See there? I wonder how long that's gonna last. But nevertheless, it goes around and then you lock it, and it's pretty sturdy. Now it also has this silicone handle for heat, and real sturdy. I like it. It's a anodized aluminum. It's a lightweight alloy, so they say. But and looking at the outside, it's got little straining holes and a little weep hole or a little vent hole here. Now inside, oh, this got a lid grip. I know from from out of the videos and other cook sets, when I took the cover off and wanted to pull out the water, I didn't know what to do with this lid. Put it on the ground. It's hot, so that's a nice little addition. But to put this lid grip on there. Now inside there is a cup and a cozy and a sippy lid here that goes on top of the cup. Now I'm going to tell you about this cup in just a minute, but what I liked about it was this bowl that's in here. See, you can cook your food in here and then eat out your bowl. So that really, this is the two things that appeal to me. Now let's go back to this cup. Actually, this cup is not round, if you notice. Now it has these little indentations, so I think that would really help with this little cozy that goes on it. And there's nothing on the bottom, but you got a nice little cozy. Now, here's what I don't. You got to place it just right to get that lid on, okay? See, even here with nothing in it, you got to make sure the lid is on. Now the problem is if you put this in here like that, you see your lid's not going to fit. So the only way, even taking this lid off and placing this cup in there on its side, even at that, it still don't want to fit. So the only way to make it fit is every time you'll have to take the cozy off, put in here, put the cozy in the cup, lay the cup in there sideways, and then put this lid. Now the lid will fit. And you unlock it here, like so. Pull it out, go back around, and then it's got to go over the top of that. I don't like that. I feel like that's going to eventually wear out. But nevertheless, that's the way I see it. Okay, in previous cook sets that I have, I have one. I think it's 1100. It's a Tokes or something, but it had a little frying pan, and I have cooked and cubed up spam, single spam. I had it cubed up so nice and fried it up and had a lot of the grease gone. It was just right, and I was going to show it to Mike, and dang, the pot fell over and it went on the ground. Now, like Mike and Patrick, they were the two with us. They laughed. That was funny. It was funny. Oh, I was so disappointed. They laughed so hard they made it a reality for themselves, because it happened to both of them. Not that night, over time. Mike actually was filming his, and he's gonna Wi-Fi direct to me, and I'm gonna add it in here for you. But he cooked his, and he had the same issue with the same frying pan where it would flop open if you didn't hold the handle just right. Anyway, pretty funny. But this cup to me and the Sippy Lid is something I'm actually going to leave at home. I'm not, it ain't big enough really. I brought as a backup, because this time I found this on my shelf. This is an Optimus Vega, and I brought it. I hate to think I bought it and only used it one time, so I brought it to use, which means I can screw this butane canister in. And that is what I'm going to use tonight. Oh, upside down. That's what I'm going to use tonight to cook on. I did notice one thing I didn't like also was this pot with nothing in it. It's empty, with nothing in it. If the handle is not placed at the right place, it's got a tendency to want to fall over. Okay? So that's kind of an issue when it's empty. But if it's got water or liquid in it, it should be all right. And other thing why I didn't use this Optimus, you see, it's kind of like a concave, I guess. And I didn't like that because the pot has got a tendency to slide around in there. But I hate to think I bought this big and never used it but one time, so I'm going to use it again tonight. Now, without the cup in there, if you're using these canisters, you see that you can do your own thing. There's a pot stand. There's a big lighter, Sparky, and I brought all this as a backup, but this is my go-to stove. This is a Snow Peak Giga Power, and see, that'll go in there too. Now you can stuff towels or camp towels or something in there if you don't like it rattling around. But see, you can see, now you got your little cook set. See, how about that? Let's open it back up. Now it does have gradation marks in here. It has ounces and liters. So that's good. And this, and give you guys what I call a Nancy clap. If you don't know what a Nancy clap is, Google it. You'll laugh.